Hey guys, what's up? Diana here from Memories That Stick. Welcome back to my channel. I have been away for a while and I have no excuse for it. I have no reason as to why I didn't film a YouTube video. Work has been a little crazy, but I definitely could have got it done. So I'm just here to tell you that I have no excuses, but I'm here now. So we're gonna do a plan with me. So this week I am using the cutest kit ever. I am such a sucker for anything nostalgic. So give me like Snoopy from back in the day. Give me like, I don't know, anything pop culture or, just old school. I'm buying it. So this kit is from Simply Watercolor Co. I think it's called Love Fall. This is the deluxe kit in the matte paper. So here are your full boxes. We've got some date covers, washi, boxes, headers, flags, all the deco pieces, the habit trackers. I just love it. And then I added on, I believe this is a journaling kit of sorts, but I added this on because you have to. Look how cute. And then the florals. One thing I love about Simply Watercolor Co. is that everything's hand-drawn, so you're always getting exclusive artwork, which, I love. Then I'm going to be using these foiled $2 Tuesdays from Sadie's Stickers. We've got the leaf cluster, we've got the pumpkin patch halves, we got the pumpkin horizontal halves, and then we've got the leaf date numbers. And I always pull in extra stuff because I'm never prepared enough. So that is what we'll be planning with today. If you guys would like to see me plan with this kit, then please keep watching. Alright everyone, so I am likely to be absolutely terrible at this. This is not like riding a bike. Stopping to do YouTube videos for a long break and then getting back into it is hard. How come nobody told me? I completely forgot what I was doing. I forgot how to film. I forgot how to make decisions on the fly. I forgot how to edit. it's been a rough go, but we're here. We're making it happen. So just forgive me. This is a little slow. I promise I will get back into my groove very soon. So the first thing that I marked on Monday the 10th was Indigenous Peoples Day. I used a script from Rose Colored Days for that. And then I did a little work situation. I do like to keep the work situation similar for every day of the week, but I do mark meetings differently. And this was definitely a heavy meeting week. And does anyone remember, maybe this was just me, but when I was younger, I thought an adult saying they had a meeting was like the coolest thing I've ever heard. And then I started attending meetings myself, and I hate it. It is like the third layer of hell, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, sidetrack. So for work, I used a script from, that script is from Planner Choco. Yes, Planner Choco. And then that desktop computer doodle is from White Deer Stationery, and then everything else was from the kit except for those little leaf clusters are from Sadie Stickers. And in the evening I worked on my temperature blanket. That is going well. If you had watched any of my videos from January to May, you may have heard me or may remember me mentioning my temperature blanket. So what it is every day at the end of the day, I go on like a weather website and I look at the temperature high for the day, and then I coordinate the temperature high with a color. And whatever my key says is what I crochet the row as. So for example, let's say today the high was 58. I look at my temperature gauge and I realize, okay, 58 is like a light blue. I go and I crochet a row of this blanket in light blue, and I've been doing that every day for the last 10 months, which is crazy. This is probably like my longest relationship, my longest commitment to anything. So it's been going well. It's just very, very big. I wanted it big, but now it's just so hard to work with. But I'm pretty up to date. I think I'm like a week or so behind, but I consider that up to date. And I catch up. It's pretty fast. Anyway, then I made some Brussels ricotta flatbreads, which were delicious. Again, that's a sticker from White Deer Stationery with a little floral. And then I put down a base in my life planner, and I use those cute coffee emojis, coffee Monster Co. emojis. They were Snoopy emojis, so you'll see those pop in every so often in this spread because I had to use them on the Snoopy spread. On Tuesday, I had a heavy meeting morning. I just used a laptop from Craft by Towie to mark all of my meetings this week. And then I used a decorative box from the kit, a floral, and there are those cute Coffee Monsters Co. Snoopy emojis. I put one of those down for another meeting that I had. So Tuesday afternoon, I had taken my pup on a walk, and I was walking past the dumpster and I saw someone, I can't believe I'm saying this to the internet, but anyway, I saw someone who had thrown out like a bar cart, but it was a lower to the ground bar cart, and I looked at it and I was like, I can use that. It was wicker, so it matched like the kind of aesthetic in my apartment, but I was looking for a printer cart because I like to do functional planning and I have a binder for that. So I print a lot of my own inserts. So I have a regular inkjet printer, and then I have a laser printer. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I have a laser printer as well. So I originally had them like tucked away, but it was getting so annoying having to go like sit in a little corner every time I wanted to print something. So I was looking online for printer carts, and they were so expensive for what they were. I mean, expensive, of course, is relative, but for me, I'm not spending $100 for a little cart I could push my printers on. So I ended up finding this one in the garbage. I brought it home in broad daylight, so I'm sure my neighbors had a great time watching me dig through. I didn't dig through a dumpster. It was sitting on the outside of the dumpster. But I brought it home, so that is why I have a garbage pail next to the printer cart. Then I did some vacuuming because, of course, I had to rearrange everything right then and there because I'm a child and I cannot wait. And then I used a Fox and Pip character sticker to mark the fact that I am booked. I did some reading on Tuesday night. On Wednesday, I used another laptop from Crafts by Towie. I did the same work situation as Monday, and just to mark regular work and another meeting. And then I went on a grocery run, and for that, I just used an icon from the kit. On Wednesday night, I used a decorative box from the kit and another icon from Crafts by Towie to mark that I washed my hair. It's funny, my boyfriend was over. Well, he's always over, but I guess I don't really wash my hair a lot when he's here. I don't know, I guess I do that like before, when you coordinate your plans to your hair washings. But I had gotten in the shower while he was still in bed, and I was washing my hair, and I had come out of the shower, and he was like, "That took you so long." I was like, "Do you realize that I have hair down to my behind?" Like, yeah, it's going to take a little while to wash it. That's why I never do it. I never wash my hair. Anyway, so I did that, and then we made some roasted garlic and zucchini flatbreads, which were delicious, and another cutting board icon from White Deer Stationery. Then I just used a floral to mark that we hung out a bit. On Thursday, I did some rearranging here. It took me a little while for some reason to get this all down, but oh no, I had forgotten to put that I was actually at my parents' house on Thursday. They had gone on vacation, and they needed me to come by to help my grandma watch the dog. So they have a corgi, I have a French bulldog. My French bulldog is 8, and their corgi is 2, and they play together non-stop. I have an 8-year-old going on 2-year-olds because he just loves to play. So whenever they go away and I go watch the dogs, I of course bring my dog, and I just stayed there actually overnight on Thursday just to help my grandma out a little bit. My grandma lives with my parents, if that I didn't make that clear. So I was over there, so I brought my laptop, and my mom also works from home, so I just unplugged her thing, plugged in my laptop, and kind of had a work situation set up there, which was kind of nice. So I just marked my meeting again, and then I used another one of those Coffee Monster co-stickers with Snoopy to mark another meeting. Actually, this one was a town hall. It's kind of cool what my hospital does, like in our department. Our director, my boss's boss, like I don't know if he's a VP. I don't think so, but he does town halls where he just has the whole department on. I mean, I'm in a massive department, but he has everyone on a call, and he just talks about things that are going on that we should be aware of. So did all the meetings, and then Thursday I took my grandma to the mall because she needed a book and a bra. So that was kind of fun. We just did a little shopping, and then I came home and I did a planner session. Really, I just spent time in my planner, just catching it up and marking my to-do list, things like that. That's a really old script from Letters to Apollo that I'm putting down now, Planner Sesh. I don't even know if she has those in her shop anymore, but I do remember I was in my condo when I ordered them, and I foiled it myself. I ordered it just black and foiled it myself. I don't know why I remember that for that specific script, but I do. And that planner icon was from White Deer Stationery. And then in case I missed it, which I definitely did, the little bags are from, the shopping bags, are from Crafts by Towie. So on Friday morning, I was there with all the older people at Costco when it first opened at 10 a.m. I didn't realize how popular of a spot Costco was at 10 a.m. amongst the elder generations. So I was there getting my chicken with everyone else. And that script is from Rose and Tea Shop, who is no longer open, and then their new shop is also no longer. Plenty of Tea runs her own shop, but she's not open anymore either. Anyway, so I used a quarter box. This is where I had trouble. I used a quarter box to mark that one of the surgeons had given a presentation that was actually really interesting. So again, used the same thing as the rest of the week, a little Crafts by Towie laptop, and then I just used the same work situation to mark the rest of the work that I had going on. On Friday, after work, I had taken my grandma to get an MRI, and I just used a little card from the kit in a quarter box. And then as a thank you, my grandma made me dinner. She made me some fish and spaghetti. And if you know me for 5 seconds or have watched any of my Plan With Me's, you probably know pasta is my favorite thing ever. So we had some fish and pasta. And then I came home, and a couple hours later, my boyfriend came over. He is he's director of communications for one of the schools, and he had pep rally this weekend. So it was not that it's his first pep rally, but because he's worked with the schools for a while, but I think he was just as excited as some of the kids were. And you know what? I don't think I blame him, because I remember when I was in high school, pep rally was really fun. And I was on varsity as a freshman, so I was in all the pep rallies. Not to toot my own horn, toot toot. But, so I just remember pep rally being like, yeah, let's go. Like what a pep rally is actually supposed to be. Anyway, I need to move on from my high school memories. Anyway, so he came over after that, so he got home fairly late. But on Saturday, he had the actual homecoming game, so I got up and made us homemade waffles, and then he was off. And then I reorganized my planner desk area. That's why I have a little planner stack there. That icon is from Crafts by Towie, and the waffles above that are from Rose and Tea Shop. And so I got that all reorganized so I can film again. So I had originally moved everything around when I had stopped filming, just because I wanted to have a different scenery when I was sitting there. I didn't want to be looking at the wall. I'd rather be looking at like the rest of my room. So I had arranged everything else. But once I wanted to film again, I needed my tripod. I needed it to be hooked onto a shelf so I didn't hit it off. It's a long story. Maybe one day I'll show you guys. But I fixed it. I did all that. I fixed up my nails, and then I actually filmed this base, I believe. Or I filmed a reel. Something like that. And then at night, when my boyfriend got home from his homecoming game, we went to a place right in town for the Yankee game. So I just used an icon from Crafts by Towie to mark that. On Sunday, we had a very lazy morning. I had finished making the reel, and I had posted it. That, lost my train of thought again. That icon is from Crafts by Towie. And then, this is so embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you guys anyway. So I play Farmville on my phone. Like it's a game. And I am obsessed with it. I've been playing it for weeks now. But what happens is you join these coops. By the way, if you play Farmville, please let me know and come join my coop. We're very active. But they made me a coop leader on this day, which was really cool. It was so cool. I texted Sean and I was like, they made me a coop leader in Farmville. I am a 31-year-old independent woman, and I just really enjoy Farmville, and I'm not ashamed of it. So I like to grow crops and make things, and yeah, so I marked it in my planner, okay? No judgment. I don't want to hear judgment from anyone. Sunday afternoon, me and my best friend went to a arboretum right by me, and we just took a walk. We just took a walk in the fall air. It was actually a beautiful day. Luckily, we did go later because we saw the signs up that parking was full earlier. So good on us for waiting a little bit. So I just used a floral and an icon from Crafts by Towie to mark that. And then unfortunately, Sunday night, I had to get some work done. And I had a glass of wine while doing it, because if you work on the weekends, you should supplement and reward yourself. And that was my reward of choice for that night. I ended up going back and adding a little wine cup from White Deer Stationery. I added a leaf cluster, and then I added a hand-drawn bow, which hand-drawn by me and foiled by me. I'm so impressed by that. I have to give a shout out to all the shop owners who make stickers every single day. I make one sticker sheet and I'm good for about a week and a half. I can't handle any more. It was a stressful experience between having to deal with each program to make sure it all talks to each other and you get everything to where it needs to go. And anyway, so here I'm just filling in some spots with those leaf clusters from Sadie's stickers. I just added those in wherever I thought there might be a little white space, a little too much white space. So thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around. If you've been here during my accidental hiatus, I am so glad you're still here, and I appreciate your support so much, and I hope to be back on a regular schedule here super soon. And here is a little wiggle coming. Viv wiggle, a little Viv wiggle for you just after I finish assessing. But here is the final spread. I love it, how it turned out, and thank you guys again. I'll see you soon. Bye.